Off and racing for Division 2 of the 4yo Geldings, kindly sponsored by Sladdagh Farm, as the 8 runners make their way on up towards fence number 1. And Hot to Go was first to show from Straight Bourbon on the inside in second, Cristello, and they're followed on the wide outside by Lewisham Grove. They're followed next to the field in about 5th as they continue their way towards fence number 2 by Cool to Be Careless. And there's a break of a couple of lengths already to the back pair, which is for Old Time Stakes, and the back marker to field leader the Temple as they clear fence number 2 safely. Slight mistake there by back in about 5 there was Lewisham Grove. So the field of 8 swing the bend and head into the back straight down along by the roadside, making their way down towards the bypassing fence, fence number 3, and it's Hot to Go from Straight Bourbon, and they're followed next to the field by Cristello. These are followed next to the field on the inside by, and about 4 is Cool to Be Careless, and they're in turn are followed next by Bombay Pete with Lewisham Grove, and they're followed by For Old Time's Sake, who's last but 1 back marker to field leader the Temple. The field begin to tighten up now as they make their way down towards the bottom bend for the first time. Shortly going to swing the bend. Left-handed, make their way up the home straight and on towards fences number 3 and 4. Hot to Go, your favourite at the off, leads the way from in second Straight Bourbon. They're followed next in the field as they continue their way around the bend by Cristello, who in turn is followed on the inside by Cool to Be Careless. They're the 1, 2, 3, 4 as they continue their way on towards this next fence, which is fence number 3. Hot to Go rises in front from Cristello, Straight Bourbon and Cool to Be Careless. They're followed next in the field on the inside by Bombay Pete, and they're followed by Lewisham Grove, with him behind these For Old Time's Sake, who's last but 1. Back marker of the field is leader the Temple. Up the home straight they continue and on towards this next fence, which will be fence number 4. Hot to Go from Cristello, from Straight Bourbon, and then behind these is jumping that one, Cool to Be Careless, and they in turn are followed next in the field and behind these by Lewisham Grove, Bombay Pete, and For Old Time's Sake, back marker of the field leader the Temple. They have a circuit completed now. They swing the bend past their point of departure and head left-handed around the bend. They quickly race on towards the next fence to jump, which will be fence number 5. And as they continue their way across the top of the track and head on towards this fence, fence number 5, Hot to Go from Cristello, followed next in the field by Cool to Be Careless, who sits in 3rd. Straight Bourbon and 4 with Bombay Pete, and they're followed by Lewisham Grove, and For Old Time's Sake, back marker of the field, it is leader to Temple. Continue to rise up towards the next fence, which will be fence number 6 as they head towards the top bend, and it's Hot to Go over in front from the second Cristello. They're followed next in the field back in 3rd by Cool to Be Careless, and they in turn are followed next in the field and the inside in about 4 it is Bombay Pete, wider Straight Bourbon, and in 5 Lewisham Grove is next, and For Old Time's Sake and leader the Temple is awaited with back marker. Down the back straight they go by the roadside, again bypassing this fence, and good run now towards the next fence they jump, which will be fence number 7 on the home straight. But as they continue their way down the back straight, Hot to Go, Cristello, Cool to Be Greatness is next, Careless is next, and they're followed in behind these by Straight Bourbon, who sits in 4. Bombay Pete's next in 5 with Lewisham Grove. For Old Time's Sake, leader the Temple is the back marker. Swinging the home bend for their second time, they'll make their way up the home straight and on towards fence number 7, and it is in front, leading the way, Hot to Go, Cristello. Straight Bourbon on the inside is Cool to Be Careless, and they're followed next in the field by Bombay Pete with Lewisham Grove. For Old Time's Sake, back marker of the field, it is leader the Temple. Field is separated by about 8 lengths as they head on towards fence number 7. Hot to Go on the inside is over from Cristello. They're followed next in the field in turn by Straight Bourbon, and on the inside it is Cool to Be Careless. They in turn are followed next by Bombay Pete, and the wide outside it is Lewisham Grove. They're followed by Old Time's Sake and leader the Temple is the back marker. Heading up the home straight and on towards fence number 8, last in our circus time, Hot to Go from in second. It is Cristello. They're followed by, in behind these, Cool to Be Careless, who lands in 3rd. They're followed by Straight Bourbon and Lewisham Grove, Bombay Pete, For Old Time's Sake, and leader the Temple is the back marker as they pass the judge's trailer. Swinging the bend now. They're separated by about 8 to 10 lengths, a field of 8. As they swing the bend and quickly race on towards the fence, it's going to be 4 from the finish in this Division 2 of the Sladdagh Farm sponsored 4-year-old Geldings contest. Had to Go, Cristello, Straight Bourbon, these are the 1, 2, 3. Followed on the inside by Cool to Be Careless, who is in 4. Bombay Pete is next in 5, and they're followed by Old Time Sake, who improves into 6. With and behind these, it is Lucerne Grove and Leader the Temple. Only about 8 to 10 lengths separate the runners, and they're all in with chances as they head on towards the fence. It's going to be 3 from the finish now. Rising in front, Had to Go from in second. Improving, it is Bombay Pete. They're followed by Straight Bourbon and Cristello. They're followed in behind these now by Cool to Be Careless, who's followed next by For Old Time's Sake, who's catching the eye and staying on. Lucerne Grove and Leader to Temple. Heading down along the back straight to roadside now, and a good run towards the next fence jump, which will be the fence 2 from the finish now, and the field are only separated by about 7 lengths. With up front, it is 3 in a line, a Had to Go, Bombay Pete and Straight Bourbon. For Old Time's Sake is improved up into 4. They're followed by Cool to Be Careless, who's next, and the inside. And they're followed by Cristello, with Leader the Temple and Lucerne Grove, the back pair. Heading towards the home bend, they'll swing in with just 2 fences left to jump, and as they do so, Had to Go still in front from Bombay Pete. They're followed by Cool to Be Careless, and on the outside catching the eye is For Old Time's Sake. As they come off the bend now, straighten up and run on towards the fence. It's going to be 2 from the finish. Had to Go has the advantage from Bombay Pete on the outside. Had to Go lands with about a length advantage from Bombay Pete. They're followed next in the field on the inside by Cool to Be Careless. They're followed next and behind these for Old Time's Sake. They're getting tired in behind and pulling up as Leader the Temple and Lucerne Grove. But they're running down towards the final fence and being produced here now. It is Cool to Be Careless, Barry O'Neill from Had to Go. These are 1, 2, followed back by Bombay Pete. Final fence, Cool to Be Careless. Good jump is over safely from Had to Go in second, and up towards the line. Follower was Bombay Pete winning third, but up towards the line, and it is Cool to Be Careless, driven out by Barry O'Neill, is going to score from Had to Go. They're the 1, 2. Quick double for Colin Bowe and Barry O'Neill. They take the 2 4-year-old Geldings. Had to Go runs the cracker in second, and they were followed by For Old Time's Sake, who was your third and final finisher. Veterinary assistance to the final fence, please. Veterinary assistance to the final fence.